As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm amber glow across the sprawling mansion's courtyard, Henry knew he was on the cusp of something truly extraordinary. He'd been a widower for several years now, his days filled with the quiet pursuits of reading and gardening. But tonight, everything had changed. His friend, Charles, an equally seasoned widower and fellow connoisseur of fine Scotch, had presented him with an intriguing proposition to explore a new world of pleasure, one that transcended the conventional boundaries of their mature years. "Older men need excitement too," Charles would say, "and I believe we've both got a bit of youthful zest left in us." With a sense of anticipation and trepidation, Henry agreed to embark on this journey with his friend. Little did he know that it was the beginning of an erotic odyssey into a realm where fantasies became realities. The first introduction to their newfound world came in the form of an enchanting young woman named Olivia. A vision of curves and allure, she had an air of sophistication that seemed to captivate both men. Upon meeting Olivia, they discovered her interest in a specific brand of adult play, Tease and Spank scenarios. "Tease and Spank? Is that really something you're interested in?" Henry asked, his brow furrowing with curiosity. Olivia's eyes sparkled as she revealed her desire for just such an experience. She described the thrill of being taken in hand, the mix of pleasure and pain that would undoubtedly satisfy a deep craving within her. As the three of them began to explore their newfound desires together, they found themselves indulging in playful banter and light touches that slowly but surely escalated into something more. The atmosphere was charged with electricity as Olivia swished her skirt back and forth, teasingly exposing her lace undergarments. She'd let out a little giggle each time she caught Henry or Charles sneaking a peek. It wasn't long before the men's hands began to wander, gently at first, but gradually growing bolder in their exploration of Olivia's body. As they touched her thighs and hips, their caresses became more assertive, their palms pressing into her curves with an air of possessiveness. The moment that would forever change the course of their journey came when Olivia, wearing a coy smile, suggested that perhaps it was time for one of them to take her across their knees and administer a few playful swats. "Remember," she reminded them sweetly, "the goal here is pleasure, not punishment. We want to feel the thrill of the tease, but we don't want you to go too far." Nervously, but with shared excitement, Henry took Olivia's hand and led her over to a nearby footstool. He knelt down, gently positioning her across his lap as she adjusted her skirt to reveal her laced underwear. And then, as if the world had suddenly shifted on its axis, the first swat resounded through the air, followed quickly by another and another. The sensation was unlike anything they'd ever experienced before, a delicate dance of pleasure and pain that left them craving more. As their adventures continued, the trio found themselves growing increasingly comfortable with their newfound kinks. They began to explore even more daring scenarios, incorporating various props and outfits into their play. Olivia discovered that she loved being bound by silk scarves or tender leather restraints, her fantasies taking flight as she surrendered herself to the men's care. In turn, Henry and Charles found themselves delighting in the opportunity to take control of a sultry, sensual woman who willingly submitted to their desires. Each new experience brought with it an exhilarating rush, a potent blend of anticipation and release that left them eager for more. They were no longer just older men and a hot wife. They had become co-conspirators in a world of passion and exploration. As time went on, their relationship with Olivia evolved. While the initial excitement of their Tease and Spank escapades had initially drawn them together, it soon became apparent that there was something deeper at work. Olivia, too, began to reveal other layers to her personality, sharing stories about her own adventures and curiosities outside of their shared playtime. The three of them found themselves growing closer as friends as well as erotic explorers. And so, they continued on this journey together, navigating the intricate landscape of desire, trust, and camaraderie. With each new experience, they were reminded that there was no expiration date on pleasure, not even for older men and their sultry companions. The end.